Are you tired of feeling stuck and unfulfilled in life? Like you're constantly battling unseen forces that get in the way of your hopes and dreams? Well, I've discovered a new, really cool way to help you eliminate those emotional blocks that may be affecting your health and manifestation. That's what we're talking about today. But first, welcome. I'm Sarah Schaefer. I'm a nutrition and wellness expert, certified kinesiology and functional neurology practitioner, and I'm the founder of Gut Restoration Expert, where I merge cellular health and quantum physics to guide individuals to the root of their health concerns. By addressing causes, not symptoms, my goal is to help you restore health at your core and ensure lasting well-being. So let's dive into the topic of health and vibration. And I'm going to show you how you can use the information carried in your voice to tune in to your full potential. When you speak, you're not just saying words. Your vocal frequencies mirror the energetic patterns of your body. The notes and chords we generate with our voice emotionally express parts of our personality, many of which are deeply hidden in our subconscious mind. And so just the sound of our voice has a profound effect on our personal relationships, professional ones, and this ultimately affects our success and happiness. Yet we live our lives vastly unaware of all of this information we communicate with our voice. We don't realize that the words we speak are either empowered or nullified by what's going on in our subconscious mind. This is exactly why lie detectors work. By monitoring your body's pulses and subtle energy patterns, they can detect discrepancies that go beyond verbal communication and uncover hidden truths. So in this way, your voice is one of your most powerful tools because it provides a window into your inner self. Now, ignoring the impact of negative emotions and stress communicated by the voice can put your health at risk. The American Medical Association says that 80% of all health problems are stress related. And the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention say that 85% of all diseases have an emotional element. So what I'm going to show you is a tool that analyzes your vocal frequencies to uncover hidden emotions, balance your health, and unlock new dimensions of your being. This is the Inner Voice Report, and it's part of a bioresonance tool that I use in my practice. The way it works is it takes a recording of your voice and analyzes imbalances in your emotional state that are carried and detected through your vocal cords. So you actually get a report that shows the specific emotions that it picks up and how they're affecting your physical body, as well as the potential causes of that imbalance. And it shows you also exactly what you can do to restore harmony. So you get these audio files that you can listen to, and they're designed to diminish the chaotic, unnecessary frequencies in your field in order to create that balance. So if 80 to 85% of health problems are stress related to stress and emotions, the Inner Voice Report is the roadmap to processing those unconscious emotions that are putting your health at risk. So this is like such an amazing form of therapy and something that you can do on your own. So let's take a look at an example of how it works. This is an example of my recording, my voice, a recording from my voice, and this is a 10-second recording that it takes. And the analysis spans 12 notes across 9 octaves. It uses sound harmonizing techniques to generate balancing audio frequencies derived from the excesses and weaknesses in the vocal spectrum. So it diminishes the frequencies that are in excess and it supplements those that are lacking. And then the report hones in on 3 notes that are the most excessive. So here we see E, F, and F sharp. Those are mine. And excuse me. And then also it presents G, which is weak. It's on the low frequency range. So from this analysis, 5 MP3 files are generated. These are known as balancing harmonics, and you get a file to balance each of these 4 notes, and then one comprehensive file that includes everything. So these therapeutic melodies are crafted to address your specific unique energy needs at the time of the recording. And the files use a number of quantum technologies, things like radionics and binaural beats and other frequencies to support balance throughout your body and mind. My clients find that listening to these files improves concentration, creativity, stress management, mindfulness, emotional intelligence, interpersonal relationships, absolutely, much more. And I was really curious, so I went poking around the scientific literature, and I found actually an impressive yet early body of evidence on vibroacoustic therapy, which is just a part of what you get here. And this is like a low frequency sound massage that studies are suggesting may help people with debilitating diseases. So here we have sounds and vibrations improving symptoms in fibromyalgia patients, things like pain, range of motion, muscle tone. Also, it reduced disease symptoms in children with an autoimmune form of arthritis, as well as balanced anxiety and mental emotional health. And acoustic stimulation via binaural beats caused an improvement in the resting tremor rates among Parkinson's patients. And it also reduced self-injurious aggressive behaviors among participants with autism. And there's actually a lot more if you want to go check out some of the research for yourself. So you get those audio files that you can listen to over about a week, and they'll work on balancing your energetic state. And then you also get a report, which is super interesting. And we're going to have a look here at what mine says. But this is an in-depth analysis of how the 4 out-of-range notes are precisely connected to your health and well-being. So here we're just going to look at the one that's the most out of range, which is E in my case. So each note is linked to an emotion that's also out of balance. And for me, this is going to be linked to feeling self-critical, which definitely resonates. I'm well aware that self-criticism and perfectionism are really inherent traits for me that I need to tend to, or they'll absolutely be the biggest blocks in my creative process, which I've been doing a lot of creating lately. So just really agonizing and stagnating when things aren't perfect. And so the first note highlighted in the report is typically the most prominent, so you'll likely be aware of it, as I am. But you get 4 emotions outlined, and each progressively goes deeper, which with the final one possibly being more repressed, more suppressed by the conscious mind. So it's a bit like peeling back layers of an onion. By utilizing this report, you can release so much pent-up energy and dig deeper to access these deep levels of balance within yourself. And in order to do this effectively, I like to address, one note, one emotional imbalance a day or every other day, so that it gives me time and space to really thoroughly process it through, do the work, and integrate it. Now, by exploring the other emotions associated with this feeling, I can gain insights on how they might contribute or play into my experience of feeling self-critical. Journaling can be a really valuable tool here to guide you in that deeper exploration. Now, I actually use various emotional processing and clearing techniques in my practice to assist clients in releasing these emotions, which then frees up so much energy that can then be available to fuel vital cellular processes rather than being stuck in negative thought patterns and habits. Now, additionally, the report reveals the note that counterbalances this energy. So I get an A-sharp audio file that's designed to harmonize this energetic stress precisely. So I listened to that while working, and it really did help me stay focused and in the flow. And then you also get chromotherapy. So the color magenta is going to help support me feeling grounded and calm and positive about the future. Now, my scanner can pick up emotions in your voice because, like everything, they have different frequencies seen here. And so they also play a significant role in elevating or disrupting the body's energy. A few decades ago, Candace Pert discovered that neuropeptides, the body's most basic communication network, um, are the biochemical correlate of emotion. This explains how emotions and emotional memory are stored and present in and throughout the body and interact with our many different body functions. So these emotions that I'm holding, feeling self-critical, it's not just interrupting my work. There are also physical effects. So that's what we see next here. We see that this energy disruption is throwing off my mineral levels in some way, magnesium specifically. My governing vessel, which in Chinese medicine is the central channel that runs through the head and back and may be affecting my cyclical, this may be affecting my cyclical thought pattern and my ability to ground. Also an aspect of my immune function. So there you have it. This energy is affecting my health. We can't have that. So we also see some potential causes. This is connected to aspects of food. Now, I'm not going to just say that I'm allergic or that eggs make me self-critical. I mean, maybe, but I'm not going to come to that conclusion necessarily from this report. I just know that energetically, it's not probably doing me any favors right now while I'm working this out. So best avoid it. And interestingly, we have a parasite that comes from cats and is known to cause anxiety. So there might be something to this. Now, it's important to know when it comes to parasites and viruses and other infections that the report shows, they may or may not be present in an active infection. This refers to their energetic presence, their presence in my electromagnetic field, which could be the result of a past infection, maybe even vulnerability to a future one. Interestingly, though, this has not shown up in my reports before, and I run this scan on myself pretty much every day. But now recently I've been actually interacting with a cat. So there you go. Now, so I do want to bring this back into balance. Now, in my holistic health practice, we aren't really focused on killing what's toxic. We may use approaches that support the body in healing it itself. And that's what we're aiming to do by restoring harmony in the biofield. But, since I know I tend to be prone to anxiety, I might do some research that helps me figure out if there's like a holistic remedy out there that could help my body deal with this. So let's talk a bit more about what I mean by restoring balance in the biofield. Our bodies are energy at the core. Every cell, every molecule consists of vibrating particles at a fundamental level. Frequency is the amount of vibrations of a particle in a certain time period. So the accumulation of all the frequencies and energy fields emitted by the body is what's referred to as a biofield. Every part of our physical body and our felt experiences, all those unprocessed emotions are reflected and detected as frequencies within this field. And when the body is tuned to health, all of its energies vibrate harmoniously. This state of equilibrium that we call homeostasis is what promotes cellular restoration because it enables the body to engage in self-healing processes. When there's injury or illness, energy is diverted to fighting infection, healing tissue. But by nurturing homeostasis, we're able to increase resilience, and therefore we're better positioned to combat stress, illness, fatigue, pathogens in the environment. So balance is key. Emotional balance, spiritual balance. All this energy in the electromagnetic field emitted by the body also informs the body and its state of physiological balance. Now, scientists have cataloged well over 100,000 frequencies associated with the human body. It's different organs, tissues, every part of us resonates at a frequency. So my scanner is running your vocal frequencies against this library and flagging what's the most out of range. Now, when my clients who I work with largely to restore gut health, we often encounter viruses and bacteria present in the system, parasites. Many approaches that I've tried, that they've tried, fail to fully eliminate these kinds of infections. Things like SIBO, IBS have huge rates of relapse. But I really do see the biggest impact and true resolution when the emotional aspect is addressed. By addressing the whole picture, which we always do here at Gut Restoration Expert, and why I love this tool, the Inner Voice Report, because processing emotions more than anything else can create the shift in the biofield that allows the body to move out of that pattern. Now, the Inner Voice Report, why I love this also, it gives you personalized suggestions on how to restore balance, what things that you can do in your life. So these suggestions here, these are based on what's been picked up from my voice energetically. And looking at this list, I mean, all of them make sense. But what stands out the most is trace minerals. It comes up twice. Now, we already saw magnesium earlier. Trace minerals are really important. They're needed by all the body systems. If my body's lacking trace minerals, it affects its ability to make hormones, digestive enzymes, for the lymphatics ability to effectively detox. So I'm like, that's interesting. There's something that can literally create stagnation in my body to go along with the stagnating self-criticism. So you got to love the mind-body connection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the balancing tunes. I'm going to take these lifestyle suggestions and incorporate them. And that's going to encourage that confident workflow so I can get things done and my creative process is not feeling stifled. So there you have it. That's how this works. Now, remember, you get 4 of these. So, and I recommend giving adequate time as you work through each one so that it effectively clears. So you can order the Inner Voice Report to uncover hidden imbalances impacting your health, emotions, and overall well-being. It helps you take a unique look at the underlying factors affecting your body, things from organ function to spinal health, and you can identify areas that are out of balance and equip yourself with the tools needed to actively restore harmony. This provides such a powerful way of addressing emotional imbalances. And by doing so, you can create true core resilience, which can lead to surprising transformations in your life. So if you're ready to transform your world, order your personalized vocal analysis report at innervoicereport.com or gutrestorationexpert.com, where I specialize in helping people restore health by addressing root causes, not just symptoms. Now, if you're really intrigued and want to use this tool on yourself or your clients, you can enjoy unlimited access to Inner Voice reports, as well as a seemingly infinite capability for scanning the whole body, comprehensive and detailed bioresonance scans, over 120,000 frequencies you can send to yourself and others, balancing harmonics. What this tool can do is beyond amazing. So contact me at info@gutrestorationexpert.com to learn more and I can hook you up. So thank you for joining me today. You can learn more about this and other tools and techniques that I use to help people restore gut health and achieve thriving wellness. You can book a free consultation at my website to find out more about how my services can benefit you. Thank you.